I have always loved to travel, to see the world. So I could never understand my mother's complete lack of desire to go anywhere. She had lived in the same small town her entire adult life and had never even been on an airplane. "Mom, there's a whole world out there," I'd say, showing her pictures from my latest trip. "Don't you ever want to see it?" She would just smile and say, "Everything I need is right here, honey." I loved her, but I saw her as being stuck, a little fearful and closed-minded. One day, I was volunteering at a community event and got to talking with a social worker who worked with children in the foster care system. She told me, "The hardest thing for these kids is the constant instability. They get moved from home to home, school to school. They never have a place that's just theirs." She looked at me with sad eyes. The greatest gift you can give a child like that is a sense of absolute permanence, a place they know will always be there for them to come back to, no matter what. Her words, "a sense of absolute permanence," stirred something in me. When I went to my parents' house that weekend, I found an old, dusty box of my mother's childhood photos. I saw pictures of her in front of a dozen different houses, in different cities, in different school uniforms. I took a picture to my dad. He sighed. "Your mom's father was in the Army," he explained. "They moved every single year of her childhood. She was always the new kid, always having to say goodbye, never getting a chance to put down roots. She told me her one dream as a little girl was to have a home she would never have to leave." He looked around their simple, unchanging living room. This isn't a prison to her. This is the paradise she spent her whole childhood searching for. She's not afraid to see the world, honey. She just doesn't want to leave home because she finally found it. I looked at my mother, happily working in her garden, and I finally understood. We see our parents' stability, and we call it a boring life. We don't see the chaotic past they are still healing from. Their roots don't grow deep because they are afraid to move. They grow deep because for the first time in their lives, they've finally found solid ground.